What would happen if the Gulf Stream stopped flowing? Imagine a world where winters in Europe are far colder, and sea levels rise at an alarming rate. This is just a glimpse of the potential consequences if this powerful ocean current were to shut down. The Gulf Stream is a warm and swift Atlantic Ocean current that plays a crucial role in regulating global climate. Originating in the Gulf of Mexico, it carries warm water northward along the eastern coastline of North America before crossing the Atlantic Ocean towards Europe. This massive current acts like a giant conveyor belt, transporting heat from the tropics to higher latitudes. As the warm water flows northward, it releases heat into the atmosphere, moderating temperatures in coastal regions along its path. The Gulf Stream's journey begins in the Gulf of Mexico, where the sun's rays warm the surface water. This warm water, being less dense, rises and flows northward along the eastern coast of the United States. As it flows northward, the Gulf Stream picks up more warm water from the Caribbean Sea and the Sargasso Sea. This continuous influx of warm water contributes to its strength and temperature. Driven by a combination of wind patterns, Earth's rotation, and differences in water density, the Gulf Stream eventually reaches the North Atlantic. Here, it splits into several branches, with some water continuing northward towards the Arctic and others turning southward. The Gulf Stream plays a vital role in regulating global climate by redistributing heat around the planet. By transporting warm water from the tropics to higher latitudes, it helps to moderate temperatures in both North America and Europe. Without the Gulf Stream, the eastern United States would experience colder winters, while Western Europe would face significantly harsher winters and potentially even a drop in average annual temperatures. The Gulf Stream's influence on climate is particularly noticeable in countries like the United Kingdom and Ireland, which experience milder winters than other regions at similar latitudes. The Gulf Stream also influences precipitation patterns by increasing the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. As warm, moist air from the Gulf Stream rises and cools, it condenses to form clouds, leading to rainfall in coastal regions. The complete shutdown of the Gulf Stream is a scenario with potentially catastrophic consequences for the global climate and ecosystems. While scientists believe a complete halt is unlikely in the near future, the Gulf Stream is weakening, and its future remains uncertain. One of the most significant impacts of a Gulf Stream shutdown would be a dramatic shift in global temperatures. Without the Gulf Stream's moderating influence, Western Europe could experience a significant drop in average temperatures, making winters far colder and more severe. The eastern United States would also feel the effects, but they would be less dramatic. While winters might be slightly colder, the overall impact on temperature would be less pronounced than in Europe. Section 5. Colder winters, hotter summers. The absence of the Gulf Stream would disrupt the delicate balance of heat distribution, leading to more extreme temperature fluctuations. While Western Europe might face colder winters, other regions could experience hotter summers due to the altered heat flow. Coastal regions that rely on the Gulf Stream's warm currents for their mild climates would undergo significant changes in weather patterns. The frequency and intensity of storms could be affected, leading to more unpredictable and potentially damaging weather events. The Gulf Stream's influence extends beyond temperature regulation. It also plays a crucial role in the carbon cycle. The ocean absorbs a significant amount of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and the Gulf Stream helps to transport this carbon to deeper ocean layers. Section 6. Rising tides. Another concerning consequence of a Gulf Stream shutdown is the potential for sea level rise. The Gulf Stream, with its northward flow, currently helps to keep sea levels slightly lower in the North Atlantic. However, if the current were to weaken or stop, this balancing act would be disrupted. The warmer waters would spread out, and sea levels could rise more rapidly in certain areas, particularly along the eastern coast of North America. This sea level rise would have dire consequences for coastal communities, increasing the risk of flooding, erosion, and saltwater intrusion into freshwater sources. Coastal ecosystems would also be affected, with rising sea levels threatening delicate habitats and displacing marine life. Section 7. Ecosystems in peril. The Gulf Stream supports a rich and diverse ecosystem, providing a vital habitat for a wide range of marine life. Its warm waters provide ideal conditions for plankton, which form the base of the marine food web. Fish species, including commercially important ones like cod, tuna, and herring, rely on the Gulf Stream for spawning and feeding grounds. Sea turtles, whales, and seabirds also depend on this current for migration and foraging. A shutdown of the Gulf Stream would have devastating consequences for these marine ecosystems. Changes in water temperature, salinity, and nutrient availability would disrupt food chains and lead to a decline in biodiversity. Section 8. A vital artery. The Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean current, plays a crucial role in regulating global climate and supporting marine ecosystems. Its influence extends far beyond its immediate path, affecting weather patterns, sea levels, and the livelihoods of millions of people worldwide. While a complete shutdown of the Gulf Stream is not considered imminent, its weakening raises concerns about the potential consequences for our planet. Understanding the complex dynamics of this vital artery of the ocean is crucial for mitigating the impacts of climate change and preserving the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. As we continue to study and monitor the Gulf Stream, let us remember the profound influence it has on our world and the importance of protecting this vital component of Earth's climate system.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. That's all for Nifty Narration.